Today is 22nd of May 2026 and it's Friday, and we're going to do a trade review of the last day, 21st of May 2026. Should I start? Should I show the execution first, or should I start showing from the higher time frame, and at the time we go to the low time frame, the trade will be visible and we'll talk about that. Let's start from the higher time frame. Okay, not much to look at this price action. I'm not liking the price action at all, especially this week was very boring and nothing much interesting. So daily chart, we're going to talk about this 30 candle, which is the Thursday, and as you can see, we went and touched the C. I highlighted this week and this week. We respected it, went lower, went into it, and then face higher, and yeah, just closed above again in that upper quarter, low quarter type of range. On high time frame, I was bearish. Okay, so there was this promotional drop. If I was looking for if there's a setup given by looking at on only this higher time frame, I should have traded if there was a setup on this low quarter, and I think I did the trade on this low quarter. Let's see what happened. 4-hour chart, don't like the price action. Took this high, then went lower. There was this straightway gap form, but we filled it up. 1 hour looked clear, but still not. So took this, traded into the C, break to the downside, proportional blocks, respected a low quarter, upper quarter downside, and a clear sign for me that we are going to the downside, at least for this low, for trading into this. But as you can see, what happened was we went into the discount and then burst. Okay, do not like the price action at all. So you can see I did the right thing. It was a on higher time frame logical trade, but I did do a mistake, which a kind of a mistake, or this trade was not A plus model. Why it was not? I took this short. The reason was on higher time. You can see today at this day was 11 a.m. news. Okay, so the news released here, and I was in the trade. I tried to close the trade, but I don't know what the trade locker. I took this trade only on one account, which was DNA. I don't know what the problem was with the trade locker. It was not connecting with the server, and at the time where it the time period was started, like it was just 8 minutes before the news, and there's a rule for DNA account is you cannot get into a position or close a position 10 minutes before the news or 10 minutes after the news. Okay, so I let it play, and at the end we took that up, and then I was looking for opportunity here, and last night the weather was not good. I don't know what's going on. Usually at night the weather is not good, and because of that there's some we get out of the electricity, and yeah, my laptop battery is not that good, which can provide like a 2-3 hours backup. So yeah, but after looking at again, after this trade I was looking for a smooth trade, a break in market structure with this low quarter respect to upside. Then I'll be, and the TP would be here, but the structure was not right. Let's complete this, then we'll talk about that. So as you can see, what the mistake was there was no clean price action. Okay, we did take the liquidity, but the price action was just consolidating, and there was no clean recent 50-minute break in market structure, but there was a clean break in market structure before. As you can see, we took the recent liquidity, clear breaker, and all. There was this portional block of this breaker. So, and as you can see, or on 50-minute as well, there was no breaker, and I took this trade on 1 minute. The entry pattern was on 1 minute. The buys were obviously on higher time frame. So that was one of my mistakes, which make it less probable, but still it wasn't that kind of a mistake which I took this on an illogical way. It did go to the opposite side, but my, I chose my bias correctly. It did what it wanted. It was just not a clear day for me. I will look at it like this, but I could avoid this trade. First of all, my first mistake was I shouldn't have traded the. I should have entered 30 minutes before the news, um, and I knew at this time I was looking. I wanted to close the position, and yeah, I started to close the position at here, and because of that server issue I couldn't. And at here the platform was opened and the server was connected, but it was too late. After the news, we went here down. After 10 minutes, we went higher and that's it. Okay, the entry was uh, 1 minute time frame. Higher time frame took the liquidity. And one more thing with my bias was, as you can see, we went down, didn't take any liquidity, and then we reversed, took the smooth highs, and I was looking for this to at least be taken, and then I would have placed the stop list to the breaking. But yeah, it is what it is. It was just not a good day. It was just one of those days. So entry was here, went higher, took this recent one. Not cleanest break in market structure. You can see there was no clean break in breaker on. There was not a breaker though, and there was this weak break in market structure, and took this because of all the high time frame bias and all. And but yeah, so I took it on this proportional block, and yeah, it is a stop loss. I could have avoided this because I knew already that how the price been all this week, and I shouldn't be taking a less probable trade. But yeah, it was not that less probable as well, but it could be avoided, and I won't say that it was a big mistake. Okay, so then we reversed. I was looking at charts. It was just consolidating, and the way it went, it did what it did here was logical. Okay, but the price was not good. It didn't give any opportunity. So price did consolidate, went higher, took the high, then reversed, took this consolidation. Okay, went higher. There was no opportunity here. There was no opportunity. Went higher, and there was this reverse tracement into upper quarter, and just boom, we went to upside. And it just don't want it to give any entry. There was no trace time spending here or here, and the price action. I didn't like the price. Even if I were here looking at the charts, there was no entry model for me. Okay, then yeah, this what happened. So I took this trade on only one account, which was DNA. I risked 1%, which was $50, and it didn't pay out in my winning side. So yeah. So this was a day. Okay. Loss quarter first present fair value gap was one more thing can be added is 1 minute first quarter plus 1 minute first present fair value gap plus 1 minute break. Okay, so yeah, took the trade on the early this news, and yeah, this was the result. And this here I took the entry. You can see this the entry breakdown I did on this morning. It wasn't on at that time, and this was this mistake. Okay, so this was the result, and I pointed only the mistake which was in my mind, which could be a mistake or can be a mistake, which I don't know is that important. So I highlighted it in the mistake made, no break in market structure, no 50-minute break in MS, and I highlight this impatient. I was being very patient, but still the price action, the way the price action was happening, be patient in those kind of price action was the best. Okay, was like not trading in those kind of. Okay, and daily review. I take this trade minus. I will not taking before anyone after. Okay. Rate your day. I rated it 6. Daily summary. I did something. What was your overall was higher time frame? Yeah, you can see. Right now I'm really tired because I completed this journal this morning. Okay, like just some minutes before. Not like completed the minutes before. I've been looking at it like for at least half an hour or hour. Okay. This was calm, but traders were being patient because the market was not small at the time, and the trade was just 30 minutes before the news. Yes, one more mistake, which is beside the technical aspect, it was I was not that attentive. I knew I was searching on something else and was researching on something, and that was getting my attention, and I didn't give the attention how much the charts needed at that time, and I shouldn't be doing that. I know that trading uh, is is 90% waiting. Okay, so what should we do at those 90% of the time? So okay, okay, you can do something on the side, like reading or not reading, or walk or eat something, or I don't know, but I cannot do something which need my a lot of attention, or which need my focus, or which can affect my focus on the trading day. Okay, so that's what I was procrastinating at that time, and that was not a good thing, and I will not be doing that again. Okay, like something else at the same time. What I was expecting, I was expecting price to respect the low quarter, which it did, and went to the downside, but it faces up with the unexpected thing, and they respected the low cut to upside and went for the upward. Okay, what was the best trade? So there was no trade. I didn't set it by myself. I will do some editing. I will do some changes in this uh, daily summary or daily review questions. So it's not it's for someone who takes more than 2 3 trades normally in one day, or like take several trades. Okay, did I make any mistake? What trigger? I should have waited for cleaner setup entry mode, as I already knew how chaos and 30 price action can hold this week. Yes, exactly. What was one concept reaction I will tomorrow? Yes, we'll wait for 5 minute break or clean directing break. For especially in these kind of price action. Okay, I can risk. Can be flexible on in some scenarios, like if my buys are all right. Okay, I can take a risk on the entry pattern. Okay, it's not that high probable, but oh, the market is good, so the risk is, if the risk is worth it, I will take it. But in this kind of market, especially at this time, in this week is not going well for me. Well, not only for me, the price action is not good at all, and it's one of the worst I have seen yet. So till yet, so yeah. Wait for that. Will be more in the chart. I will not do anything. I will just have my focus. Like, okay, I can walk or something, but not something which take my attention. Yeah. No forcing, no revenge trade. Plan for tomorrow, which means today. No forcing, no revenge trade. Control yourself. I'm talking. I'm like just talking to myself at that time, and I know what is not good right now, and I will. I know I will perform well in the good market. I will not let myself out of hand. Will be calm and will look for a very strong ace setup. Otherwise, no trade. It will be no news Friday. So today is Friday and there's no news. If I don't forget, if I remember. So yeah, back testing to you, which I missed last yesterday, and I will cover it up. I got, yeah, there's no news Friday. I will look at the past data on the backtest that I got, and will decide how will I approach. And at least I will be looking for a very strong setup with a clean direction. If there is no situation like this, I will not take a trade. I will not take a revenge trade. I will not look this day like this is the end of the world. Okay, that's the main thing which at the back of my mind. I obviously I don't feel good. I didn't feel good when I took the loss, and that was the first thing happened beside break even or no trade break. So yeah, okay. So thankfully something happened, but yeah, it was not in my side, and it's okay. That's the part of trading. Otherwise, no trade, and inshallah will not face and try to do any silly mistake, and inshallah Friday will be better. Inshallah. So yeah, this was a day. And is there anything I'm missing? I think the review is completed. And one thing I was thinking about just the time I was reviewing it or doing the journal, that I placed the PNL here. So I usually take trade on 2 accounts, okay? GFT and this right now, DNB on, and how would I, if I took the trade on 2 accounts, how would I uh, calculate those at the same time? Because on this journal I have only one place to add the PNL. So what I can do is I can add those PNL, and or the other thing I can do is make something else like a account thing, which I had long ago. Like you can Like here you can link trades, there you can link a account where it will be, but it is complicated. I'm thinking more about uh, adding all the PNL. Okay, so we'll think about it more and we'll see what I can do. Or yeah, so this was a day, and yeah, it was not in my favor, and it's okay. And the market is not going good, and the main thing I should be doing in this kind of price action is avoid as much chaos as possible. If there's a slight chaos, if there's a slight dirty price action, just close the charts for now at least. As I said before, the price action I have, it's one of the worst, if not the worst. I'm not remembering any worse price action than this. Like a whole week. I'm not talking about a 1 day, but a whole, I think a 2 week, and even on backtest. So we'll look at it um, very carefully. How May is for me. Is the May month is not good for me, because there are some months for uh, traders where they're not are good for them. So yeah, it will be a very helpful thing. It will be very helpful in my future, and yeah, we'll look into it. So yeah, that was the day. I'm closing the video. In the next day, in the next video, Allah Hafiz.